Connecting with that breath. And again, an option to roll a blanket and have it underneath the base of the spine, all along the back, feet together, or maybe the knees are just out along the side. And connect with the breath. Breathe into this space. Let the shoulders be heavy, arms can come above the head. And move the head side to side. And our quote for the day comes from Ernest Holmes, who said, "Prepare your mind to receive the best that life has to offer." Prepare your mind to receive the best that life has to offer. So we'll invite that energy and that aspiration into our space. Maybe inviting that for our day today, preparing our mind to receive the best that our day has for us today. Now, one more deep breath in on your back. And then exhale. You can bring the soles of the feet to the ground. You can roll over to one side. If you had a blanket, you can move the blanket out of the way. If you didn't have a blanket, with those feet on the ground, maybe just rock them side to side. The knees go to one side and the knees go to the other side. And then let the knees fall over to the left. So a little bit of a twist today, and the knees aren't stacked, but the left foot can come on top of that outer right knee. Open up the side of the body and just a little twist in the hips here. You can bring the arms above the head if you want and stretch out the armpits, the backs of the arms, and reach out through the fingertips. Breathe in and out. Now breathe in. Exhale, release that left foot from the side of the leg. If you had that heel on the outside of the knee, and then roll the knees over the other side and let the right foot come on the outside of that left knee. You can always keep the right foot down, but an option to add a little weight to that knee to open up the side of the leg, side of the hip a little bit. Arms can be above the head, or maybe they're out like a T, or just resting on the heart and the chest. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then release the foot from the knee. Bring the feet to the floor, the knees to the sky. Let's interlace the fingers and flip the palms up towards the ceiling. And press the hands up. And then exhale to bring those arms above the head and reach through the wrists and the arms above the head with those fingers interlaced and palms lift out. And then exhale, release the hands and then sweep the hands to the side. And then we'll exhale to come up to a seated position with our feet out in front and our hands behind us. So our feet are flat on the floor, the knees are to the sky, and the hands are just behind the hips. And then we'll windshield wiper the hips a couple more times from a seated position rather than a lying down. Maybe as you twist, as the knees go to one side, you can twist and look over the opposite shoulder. And then one more time. And then exhale, bring the feet and the knees back to center. Those hands press into the floor, and then we'll drive those hips up. Maybe send the head back, let the head dangle. Maybe nod the head, shake the head. Press the hands into the floor. And exhale, lower down the seat. Bring the hands forward and reach past the knees. Really stretch out. Maybe bring the chin to the chest. And then exhale, sweep the hands back. Press the hands into the floor. Lift the hips up again. Yeah. Drop the head back. Move the head back and forward. And then exhale, lower down the seat. Reach the hands forward towards the front of the mat, past the toes. And then exhale, let's bring the right hand back behind us. The left arm sweeps up and over. Yeah. And then sweep the left hand forward and back behind us. Right hand sweeps behind us. And do that one more time. Back and over. And then left hand behind us and the right hand up and over that head. And then exhale, bring the hands down, cross the feet, let's rise up to stand. Come to the front of the mat. The feet maybe hip distance apart, they can be close, maybe the toes are touching, the big toes touch. And then bend the knees, rise all the way up, inhale. And interlace the fingertips, press the hands towards the sky so the palms are up. And then we'll exhale over to the right, stretching out the side body, and over through the middle to the left, pressing those hands towards the sky. And then inhale back to the middle. Exhale, release the hands. Good job. From here, let's fold it forward, bend the knees. Exhale, hands come to the ground, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the left foot back. Ground through the ball of that left foot. Pressing to the right foot. Let's rise up for crescent lunge. Ashtachandrasana. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands down and then fold it forward, maybe halfway, let the heart hover over the thigh. And then inhale, reach the arms up to the fingertips, maybe the biceps are past the ears and the fingertips reach, breathe in. Engage the core, feel that active core. Exhale, frame the foot, let's send the right foot back, the plank pose. Maybe the hands are underneath the shoulders, maybe they're wider, and feeling a different type of plank today. Breathe in. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Reach those heels towards the floor, or maybe you come onto the balls of the feet. You can bicycle out the legs, bending one knee and the other. Breathe in and out. And now exhale, step that left foot forward. Come onto the ball of the right foot, rise up nice and tall. Lengthen through the side body. Yeah, really nice, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, fold it forward, part way, and then we'll sweep the arms back, reach the fingertips towards the back. The heart hovers, chest hovers. Sweep the arms forward, engage that core, breathe in. Exhale, side, frame that foot as we fold. Step the left foot back, plank pose again. Breathe in and out. And then let's exhale, roll over to the side of that left foot. Stack the right foot on top of the left, or you can bring the right foot in front. We'll come into side plank. Reach the right arm up towards sky, opening up the heart and the chest. If that's too much on the shoulder, come down onto the forearm. And opening the heart as we send the right shoulder back. The hips lift. One more breath in. Exhale, bring that right hand down, back to plank pose. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Press the hands into the floor. Bend the knees almost so they touch the ground. And then exhale, extend through the legs. Heels reach for the floor. Chest towards the thighs. Inhale, float forward back to plank pose. Find your nice strong plank. And then when you're ready, go over to the right side. Stack the feet or bring that left foot in front. Extend with the left arm up, or option to come onto the forearm. Engage that core. Feel the side body active and that strong torso and back. Maybe the arm comes over the ear, reaching for the front of the mat. And then exhale, bring that hand down, back to plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, out for Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Maybe sigh out the mouth, release that heat. And inhale, let's step it forward. Step all the way up to the front of the mat. Hang when you get there, Uttanasana. Then bend the knees, we'll rise up to stand again. And exhale, bring hands to the heart. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down as you bend the knees and fold. Step the right foot back, pivot the right heel down. The left foot's in front, the toes point towards the short edge. And now walk the hands towards the right so they come kind of towards the middle of the mat. So the left foot is facing forward, the right foot faces the long edge. The hands are on the long edge of the mat. And then begin to rise up, lifting those hips and shoulders in the middle between the feet. Yeah, and then extend the fingertips. Virabhadrasana 2. Good. Inhale, extend the hands above the head. Gather that energy in. Now exhale, straighten the front leg. Good. Send the left arm out. So the wrist is in line with that shoulder. And then we'll exhale, hinge over towards the left and close the hands close together. Feel the active side body here. Exhale, bring the hands up to the sky. Exhale to bend the knee. And inhale, find length as we bring the arms out to the side. Nice. Inhale, hands come above the head. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Breathe in. And exhale, hinge over to the side. The variation of our Trikonasana. Send that right hip back. And right shoulder back. Breathe in. Now exhale, bend that front knee, that left knee bends, and then drop that left elbow towards the top of the knee, and then extend the right arm to sky. Parsvokonasana, or side angle pose. Breathe in. Exhale, send that left hand out to the side. Yes, close the right hand towards the left hand. Now straighten that front leg. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, let the hands fall. Good. Now pivot the left foot towards so the toes face the corner of the mat and the right heel pivots in so the right toes face the corner of the mat. Now bend those knees, coming to goddess pose. Yes. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head. Feel your hips open as you sink the back of the tailbone down and the belly button up. So the hips are open. Breathe in and exhale, bring the arms out like a cactus or out like a T. And then from here, we're going to bring one elbow to the top of one thigh and then another elbow. So go to the left if you want first or to the right, but tap that elbow to the top of the thigh, grounding in with the opposite foot to the floor. Feel the active side body and engage the stomach as we rock side to side. The feet ground us and offer that stability. Yeah, nice job. One more time each side. Breathing and being. And now we'll inhale, come back to center. Yeah, straighten the legs, straighten the arms out like a T. Let those hands float down and then step it forward, back to the front of the mat. Wiggle out the knees, step out the feet, maybe you kind of march a little bit at the top of the mat, and then ground your feet, hip distance apart, sweep the hands up to sky. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up, then exhale over to the left, and then over to the right, side body stretch. Inhale back to the middle, and exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. And now step the left foot back, pivot the left heel down. And when you get that left heel grounded, the right foot is stable, rock the hands towards the middle. So they're rocking back towards that left foot. And then when those hands are in the middle, then press up to rise, roll the shoulders, stack the head, and then sweep the arms out like a T. Yeah, nice. Breathe in. And then exhale, straighten that leg, and then bring the palms up to scoop towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, bring that right arm out. And then bend over towards that arm and close the left hand towards the right. Trikonasana variation. Ground through that left foot. Send the left hip back. Inhale up to sky. Exhale, bend that front knee. Good. And now straighten that leg. And then we'll exhale, hinge again towards that right leg with the arms as if they were holding a big globe. Breathe out. Now exhale, bend that right leg. Bring the right hand down on top of that knee. And then the left arm can reach up, or it can stay extended over the ear. Side angle pose, Parsvokonasana. You can gaze down towards the foot or up towards the elbow. Now exhale, send the right arm out, let it hover. Straighten that leg as we inhale back up to stand. Good job. Breathe into the side body. Lengthen through the side body before we crunch it over one more time. Let's bend that knee. And then exhale, hinge the hands and the torso over. Good. Exhale, rest the hand, that elbow down on the knee. Left arm can go up or over. And then exhale, the arm comes out. Float everything back to the middle as we straighten that leg. Good. Exhale, hands come to the side. Now pivot the right foot towards the long edge. We're going to come into our side lunge now, Skandasana. So we had our goddess, and now we have our Lord of War. So we'll exhale, float over to the left side first. You can have the hands rest on the leg, or maybe they're in prayer. Just bend that knee so it's kind of over the foot. And now the opposite leg, point the toes towards the sky. Maybe you have to lift those hips a little bit. And then exhale, place that foot back to the ground. So the right foot comes back down. And then we'll lift the toes towards the sky, feeling our hip open. And then exhale, the foot comes down. And then we'll inhale to float over towards the right side. And exhale to rest into that bend. Now flip the toes up, so roll the heel so the left toes face up. Exhale, the foot comes down to the floor. Inhale, the toes point to the sky, the heel rotate. And then exhale, the foot comes flat. And exhale, let's just come back to the middle. Feet are wide. Release those hands and bring the fingertips out. Really nice. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees and let's hinge forward. Floating the heart down, the sits bones flip out so that pelvis kind of tilts. Bring the hands down, and then maybe the crown of the head is parallel with the floor. Shift the weight into the balls of the feet. Maybe you walk your hands between the legs so the fingertips are facing the other side of the mat, kind of reaching through the legs, and the weight is in the balls of the feet. So that's an option. Or maybe your peace fingers find your big toes. But rest here in this forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana, our inversion, to give some fresh blood to this mind, to receive the best that the world has to offer. Now exhale, bring the hands under the heart. Let's bend our knees a lot or a little so we can roll up one vertebrae at a time, really slowly. Engage the core as you do. Nothing's hanging over the pants. We're going to pull it all in. And the head comes up last. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Really nice. And let's step it forward. So bring both feet to the front of the mat. You can march them out if you need to march out the legs. And then when you're ready, ground into that left foot. Keep the hands on the hips, maybe at the heart space. And now drag that right foot back. So maybe just the tippy toe of the big toe is on the mat. And now as you hinge forward and bring that heart closer to the ground, maybe that right foot starts to lift a little. And then you hinge forward a little more and that right foot comes up a little higher. And then ground through the left foot, stay grounded. And then reach those arms above so the biceps frame the ears. Hands are apart. And now we're going to exhale to bring our elbows to our knees. So bring that knee into midline, the elbows come to midline. Maybe the knees and the elbows touch. Then exhale, extend it long again. Breathe in. Exhale, elbows and knees touch. Breathe in for a breath when you get there. And exhale, burst and bring the foot back and the arms forward. You can do that one more time. Maybe you just pause and fly here in Virabhadrasana 3. Maybe bring the elbows and the knees together one more time. And then extend back out. And then we'll exhale, bend that left knee, send the hands to the floor, and that right foot comes back. And then we'll rise up to crescent lunge, Ashtanga. Breathe in. Good, guys. And then exhale. One more breath in. And exhale, bring the hands to frame the foot. And then step that right foot forward to meet the left. Fold, bend the knees a lot. And then exhale, ground and rise back up to stand. Nice job, guys. Exhale, hands to the heart. And ground into that right foot. Find that stability in the earth underneath the right foot. Drag that left foot back to the big toes on the pinky tip top on the floor. And you can start to hinge the waist forward. The heart comes forward and maybe that left foot lifts. No matter how high it gets, it doesn't matter. It can be really low. But find that balance and let your heart soar. Let your energy be free. And when you're ready, extend the arms up past the head. And then exhale, bring the elbows and the knees to meet. Breathe in. And then exhale, burst out of it like a star. Breathe in. Exhale, knees and elbows meet. Tuck it in really tight. Breathe in. And exhale, extend out. One more breath in. You can bring the elbows and knees to you one more time, or maybe you just fly. And after you bring them in, you can extend back out again. And then we'll exhale to bring the hands down, bend that front knee, step the left foot back. Inhale to rise. Ashtanga. Nice job, guys. One more breath. Let's exhale, frame the foot, step the right foot back. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. Let's exhale, step the left foot forward and send it off the right side of the mat. Then bring the right foot down and lift the right arm to sky. A variation of fallen triangle and side plank. And then maybe you roll back under your side plank. Feel that right foot stable. Maybe you lift that left foot and hover it. Maybe you just tap it up and down a few times if you want that star to kind of fly. Maybe you keep the foot down. And then exhale the right hand down, step the left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hips lift, heart sinks towards the thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot forward and over to the side. So off the left side of the mat. Pivot the left foot down. And the right arm is underneath the shoulder. Left arm can extend. If you find that stability in the left foot, maybe you lift the right foot off the earth. You can maybe tap it up and down a few times, engaging the side body again. Couple more breaths. And then exhale, the left hand comes to the earth. The right foot steps back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And then exhale, knees float down, and the hands walk back towards the knees, and we'll find our comfortable seat. Yeah. Let's bring our left foot towards the right glute, and the right foot over across the left thigh. From here, we can lift the arms up to sky and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge just a little bit towards the right, and that left elbow comes on the inside of that knee maybe, and then the right arm can come behind us. The left hand, left elbow pushes into the knee. Maybe the heart opens. And then exhale back to center. Bring the right hand towards the knee. Shift over to the left, send the left leg out nice and long. And then let the right leg either stay just as it is, or maybe the right knee kind of rests more towards the left knee. And then we'll just walk the hands behind us and send the heart forward. Maybe feel a little opening in the back of that left leg. So we're not really folding a lot. We're just flexing that foot, and with the hands behind us, opens up the space behind the knee just a little bit, and draw the belly button to spine. And then exhale back. Send the right leg long, bend the left knee, and then sneak that right foot underneath the left glute, and then the left foot comes on the outside of the right thigh. Yep. Hands rest below the knee, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale to lift the hands to sky. Find length in that side body. Feel how long that body is from the hips to the armpit. Exhale to twist over to the left. Bring the hands down to the heart space. That right elbow presses against maybe that left outer knee. The left hand can come to the ground if you want. Or stay in prayer. You can close the eyes, breathe into the heart space, breathe into the side of the body that you feel the stretch right now. And then exhale, bring hands and heart back to the middle. Shift over to the right, send the right leg out, flex the right foot. Bring the hands behind us. And just hinge it forward. You can lower that left knee to kind of meet the right, or you can stay lifted and just feel the back of the leg stretch as we hinge forward with the fingertips kind of resisting behind us. Flex the right foot towards the face. Breathe in. And then exhale. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. Extend the left leg long. Bring the feet to the floor. And then you can either roll over to the side and come onto your back, or maybe you want to articulate that spine and roll down one vertebrae at a time, but we'll meet on our backs. And when you get to your backs, let's hug the knees into the chest and rock side to side. Let the knees come wide apart from each other, or maybe they're close together. Bring the knees to meet so they're close together. The whole spine's on the floor. And now press the shins into the hands and pull the shins or the hands down onto the shins. And we're pressing with the shins into the hands and the hands into the shins. And then exhale, release any effort. And then just let yourself fall into Shavasana. And exhale. Close the eyes and let the mouth fall from the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. Let the face relax. Let the whole body relax. You can notice the energy settling after moving from one part of the body to the next. Maybe it's starting to settle. Scan the body from toe to head and see if there's any area that might be a little sore or a little tight. And without judging and without wishing it to be different, just noticing, just breathe a few deep breaths into that space. And then whenever you're ready, if you want to come up to a seat, you can come to a seat. If you want to stay laying down, you can lie down. Give yourself a couple moments to thank your body for all it's done in your practice. Thank yourself for getting out of bed and rolling out your mat this morning. And prepare your mind to receive the best the world has to offer. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks, everybody.